Hello friends! Are glad to greet you on the YouTube channel Blockchain Box Room. Today we have a new, very interesting project, ZPER. We are living in connections. Transportation system and internet make a man's world richer. And yet, we are still trying to create a much better world with more connections. However, on the other hand, it means someone who is alienated from the network of connections should bear disadvantages. It doesn't simply symbolize being outdated or disconnected from exchange anymore. Nowadays, even when personal identification technologies develop to the point of vein recognition from the back of your hand, alienation from connections can mean disruptions in everyday life. Let's narrow down to examples in the financial sector. Worldwide financial system, including Korea's, is centered around banks. Borrowers must apply for a loan according to the requirements of the bank. If they do not meet their standards, the application will be rejected. Then they face much rougher road. Young college graduates new to society, newly married couples and small business owners who has become financial aliens must suffer from higher interest rates in securing necessary resources. To lessen their burdens, direct connection between borrowers and lenders is necessary. But it is not easy for personal investors to choose whom to lend their money, as well as to reach out to them directly. P2P lending overcomes inefficiencies in bank-centric systems by directly connecting borrowers and investors online. Borrowers can get a loan at a lower interest rate than they have borne within existing financial institutions, and investors can earn more than 3 times the interest rates banks can offer. But a weakness of P2P finance is the lack of information. In other words, it is necessary to gather new information with new evaluation criteria being set outside of the traditional credit rating scale. There are businesses ready to take part here. For example, companies providing applications for grading restaurants based on customer reviews and opinions can offer sales data and customer distribution information about a restaurant. The information collected on the database becomes the material to base the credit rating. These information providers play a role in assisting the lenders who own and run businesses, creating a new revenue stream by offering databases to P2P financial companies. ZPER enables this connection of borrowers, investors, P2P businesses and information providers. ZPER, Decentralized Data Platform for P2P Finance. ZPER starts creating a financial ecosystem in which connections between peers are safe and free from barriers. In this new financial ecosystem, people who were financial aliens become participants. And in the efficient system, all the participants will revolutionize the circulation of funds, sharing information. This system is based on blockchain technology, which guarantees credibility. With connections that cross national boundaries, we can look forward to expanded benefits. You already know that ZPER is a decentralized ecosystem that is based on blockchain technology. What you may not know is the wide range of individuals and companies that can engage in P2P finance around the world without worrying about distance. These companies are in complete control of everything related to investment. These include managing reimbursement, assessing borrowers, and generating loans. The management of loan agreement and loans differ with each country. This is because it is related to the geographical location and the cultural characteristics of a country. As such, it should be conducted in accordance with the laws of each country. Hence, the need for P2P finance companies that are experts in loan business in their country. They also serve the function of building portfolios that allows investors make more profit through effective diversification. A range of portfolios that were designed by multiple robo-advisor companies would be presented to investors to choose from. Some of them include, how do they do this? They check the blockchain for information of loans and apply based on suggested rates that'll guarantee the purchase. The loan that offers the best conditions through a smart contract will be picked. Individuals or institutions that are pledged to buy NPLs are usually required to pay a specified amount as deposit. This is to prove the performance of their commitment. As the name implies, they are individuals, companies, or businesses that apply for loans. While individuals do it for varied reasons which include educational or housing expense, companies do it to raise money for business management or startup funds. They can submit their applications directly to P2P Finance companies. Another option is to use the ZPER application, Android and iOS, service that is available on the ZPER platform. The ZPER ecosystem also includes data providers, who provide alternative data that are generated within and outside the ecosystem, ZPER Committee and ZPER Guardians. To have a better understanding of the ZPER ecosystem, check out the white paper. ZPER tokens are necessary for the maintenance and activation of the ZPER ecosystem. That means, as the ecosystem appreciates, so will the ZPER tokens. Participants and token holders get to enjoy an appropriate compensation. Depending on the type of participant, individual or business, users are required to possess a specified amount of ZPR to guarantee their commitment to the ecosystem. This is actually a requirement for registration. Details of this process can be found in the white paper. Based on the roadmap that was published in the white paper, the future of ZPR is obvious. The crowd sale is expected to kick off in the second quarter of 2018, followed by the launching of the basic ZPER wallet service. The third quarter of 2018 is more eventful, with the first exchange listing occurring and partnership being expanded to 3 countries. Some partners also get the opportunity to test ZPER Robo service. However, the full service does not launch until the fourth quarter of 2018. By this time, it is expected that the ZPR exchange listing would have expanded and the open market service would be in the beta testing stage. The full ZPER open market service will launch in the first quarter of 2019. If you are wondering if the ICO will be a successful one, that's difficult to predict. All you need to know is that the project is supported by a great team. Every other information you may need to make an informed decision is provided above. Thank you for watching. All the links I leave in the description under this video. Subscribe to our channel Blockchain Box Room. To see you again, bye bye.